After leaving the Dolomites, I spent 2 days in Switzerland, which was not nearly enough. I easily could have spent 2 weeks here. I made my way to Grindelwald, stopping at the scenic lake and making a mental note. I'd really like to bring my paddleboard here someday. I also found some adorable baby toads to stare at. The main reason for going to Grindelwald was to visit Jungfraujoch, but more on that later. While planning this trip, I had been staring at the map, trying to decide what else to do, and I noticed I'd be right near Grindelwald Glacier Canyon, a place I had heard about and wanted to visit since before I even started traveling. So obviously that's what I did on the first day. I wouldn't call this a hike, it's a bit more touristy than that, but it is very scenic, and there's a net suspended over the river that's quite fun. They also have options if you enjoy the feeling of free falling. It's so pretty here. The view from the hotel was stunning. Day 2 was for Jungfraujoch, a place my boyfriend had been wanting to visit for a long time. Jungfraujoch, sometimes also called Top of Europe, is the tallest train station in Europe at 11,332 feet. But it's not just a train station. There's a ton of things to see and do here. The gondola ride is quite scenic, but most of the train ride is through a tunnel. However, the train does stop at one point to let people off for a minute to look out some windows at the glacier. Once we made it to the top of Europe, one of our first stops was the Sphinx Observation Deck. Normally there's a nice view from here, but unfortunately it was quite foggy this day. If you are someone who does not enjoy the cold, there is plenty to see inside too. The ice palace is obviously a bit chilly for the sake of the ice. However, since there's no wind, it was actually more pleasant here than it was on the observatory deck. After viewing the ice palace, I went back outside one more time, this time at the glacier plateau. Luckily, the skies had cleared somewhat, and there was a bit of a view. I ended my day at Jungfraujoch at the world's highest lint shop.
Herzlich willkommen im Eiger Express.
Welcome to the Eiger Express tri-cable gondola. In 15
Eiger Express. Dans 15 minutes, nous arrivons.
As I was leaving Grindelwald, I finally got a full view of Eiger Mountain, whose top had been hiding in the clouds the whole time I had been here. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support the channel further, be sure to check out my merch shop and membership options on Fourth Wall, and don't forget to be always adventuring.